there, Travis. He's got one on, guys. I just pulled in and he's already hooked up. Let's go over there. Fish on. Let's get Stewart all fired up. Got him on the minnow.
Got him on the minnow.
Nice bow. Cool, cool. All right, guys, it's going to get all rough. You know, I got to get you in the harness here. Only 4 people. Only 4 people. I just turned it on.
I'm surprised how many people are fishing down there. You go through the Flex Mill area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people don't have jobs, isn't it? All right. There it is. No matter where I go, chainsaw or a tractor.
Yeah.
Every video.
An hour.
Every video you watch of mine has chainsaw work, heavy machinery. There's always. I'll be up in Alaska and there'll be helicopters coming through. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna hit the boulder here. Just get in there. I'll leave the tripod up there. What do you have, that minnow right on the jig, the trout magnet jig? Is it the power minnows? Is it the power minnows?
Kind of similar to that, yeah. It's in that juice.
Susanna, welcome in. Proud single mom. Let me get live chat on. We're doing a little creek fishing here. Yep. I'm going to probably put the power worm on in a second. Glacier Shark, welcome in. Missy, Beyond the Hook, welcome in. What's up? I'm in close. I was catching up on chat. I fish like half the time. The other half I'm playing with chat. Yeah, I gotta put that. If you fish with the worm, like you gotta be on a regular hook, you know. You only get them this way when they're dumb. No, I'm good. I got tiny hooks. I just didn't feel like retying. I was being lazy. Yeah, sometimes the stockies need that enticement. They just strike out of anger. Yeah, I mean they're bred and there's like tank, you know, they're raised in those tanks, so they get used to biting each other for territory, for food. Put the power worm on here with the trout magnet head. 1/164th weight. We are trout fishing in a small stream today. We got Travis with us. Whoop, there was one. This is where I caught that big carp in the last summer on the ultralight. The video where I'm running behind it.
Run down.
Yeah. Caught it down at the bend. The sight fished them with trout magnet. Put it right in front of them and. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, with the worm. I've caught some big fall fish in here too, in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fall fish.
Yeah.
Fishing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never catch them in the summer, only in the winter. But you'd go nuts trying to come here to catch them though. It's just an accidental catch. You know where the white suckers spawn up here?
Yeah.
I can show you that if you. There's a spot where there'll be like 3-footers piled up. We sat there, caught a few last year there. And then I'm like, all right, we shouldn't be doing this. They're spawning. Leave them alone. Use trout magnets with floats. Yeah, we're big trout magnet guys here. Travis just caught one on the trout magnet head with a little minnow.
One just got off.
One just got off too.
That's good size. It's all flash.
Nice.
Look golden, but I don't know. I doubt it.
This is where Lyle caught his big pally last year
Last year. Yeah.
on the jerk bait.
No way.
Yeah, we sight fished. He cast it and he started jerking. The thing just, blew it up off the surface.
That's awesome.
I didn't want to blow out the spot, so I didn't post it because that was when there was 3 or 4 in there. And I was like, he got one of theirs. And I didn't do a video. I did nothing on it. Like nothing to see. I got you guys on my chest mount, so I'm sorry I can't keep up with the chat too well. It's really hard for me to even read it without going like this. Tell him they were biting like crazy where you were yesterday. Hush! Don't tell him nothing. I don't know you can beat a trout magnet for those stocks. Yeah, trout. I don't know if you can either. The other method is a lot slower and more boring. This is like, if you throw a spinner and they're not hitting the spinner, you're kind of done. Then you throw the bait, you're kind of just casting and waiting. But this, you can still somewhat cover water, and you can fish it a bunch of different ways. And you still can work it pretty slow too and trigger a bite when they're not biting. Power bait. Let's just try a different type, like different paces. Oh, come on. I had him there. He was right here. Yeah, that was a snag that time. They hang on these ledges here.
Yeah, underneath.
In the summertime, you'll see like just loaded with bluegill
Yeah, I've seen that.
and smallies.
Yeah, fun.
2, 3, 4, 5. The 5-second count. Travis has just switched to power bait. He's cheating over there. Say he's cheating, but if he catches one, I'm going to switch too. Yeah, I think most people underestimate the amount of fishing pressure that gets put on the creeks. Like you go to the skip back, like I used to be a night owl, and I'd be like 3 a.m. I'd be driving around, packed.
Really?
A whole different, like all the folks from Philly come up, and they park under the bridges and party and drink and fish. But
Do the penny pack yet, don't you? Just talk that.
yeah. But the spot on the skip back closest to us,
Yeah.
that place gets hit. I mean, it's not crazy. It'll just be like a van, but there'll be like 10 of them in there. And they all got buckets.
Yeah.
And they don't know the rules and regs.
Keep them all.
They keep them all.
In the plate.
Just tapping it. Waiting for the smallies to come alive. Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors gave me some of his baits to try out. I'm going to do some videos.
What are those?
They're basically Ned rigs. He does all kinds of soft baits. There we go. He pours them himself. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Where am I going to go with this thing? Get down here. Half decent fish. Half decent. I don't know if I'm going to. He's off. Quick release. Not the best spot to land at. I was going to flip him up, but yeah. I hesitated and he just popped. Stuart, shut up. That's a catch, man. I leadered him. That's a catch. Everyone saw it. Everyone saw that fish. Clearly identified it as a rainbow trout. It's a catch. I'm a trout nerd today. We call those quick releases. Yeah, you got to replace those trout magnets often. Their hooks are crap.
Yeah.
I've broken a lot off, like the actual hook on fish. Dave's are much better. Double hook angling, dude. They're so much sharper too. Do you notice when you buy them, some packs are barbed and some aren't?
Yeah.
And they're labeled the same. Just thought that was weird. It's perfect trout fishing weather. I'm gonna be live to the guy till the chat just dies, my battery dies. If you guys just get cut off, you know why. Yeah, your jigs would work really good here too. I keep trying to wait to do a video, but I gotta just break those things out, throw them in the vest, or I won't use them if they're not in my nerd vest. Once it joins the vest, it's really hard for me to tell who gave me what. I gave your squirmy wormies a good workout this weekend, though. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Oh, it's sharp. It went in my finger just fine.
Seen power break 3 days.
Yeah. I replace them constantly, and then when I get the jar's like half gone, I'm like, that half jar lasts me the rest of the year. I get all conservative on it. Ted Scent infuses his baits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like garlic and stuff, or?
All different scents.
Okay.
Yeah, all different scents. He just did some with rattles too. They're hitting. I'm missing a whole bunch.
More of the jigs than the power break.
Try real slow.
More on the power break jig.
That's my go-to power trout worm with this.
It's like jigs, like, okay.
So it's slightly longer than a trout magnet.
Yeah.
You can let it go long. I pinched the tail on this one a little bit
Okay.
because I was getting a couple short bites. You have any luck on mouse tails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
You rig them on the trout magnet head or just hook?
Do like a small hook and just let it float up. I just let it sit there.
You do a
Jig it back. I just let it sit there. But for here, I felt like, I don't know, 6 or something like that.
with a split shot or?
Yeah, split shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing as like a power bait rig.
I rig them like Lip Ripper showed in the video from like 4 years ago, where you go through and out, make it that. That's the only way I catch them.
Yeah. That video got him a lot of views.
Yeah.
I tell him, keep doing more of that. He's like, oh, no.
You never know what's going to work. It's just it's the total fluke, man.
Yeah.
Like Stacy from Bank Fishing Adventure put out like 4 videos in one night,
Yeah.
and they were all kind of the same style. They're his style, and you know, like one was 100, one was 200, and one was like 800. There you go, fish on. Got Travis is on. He's got a trout on the power bait.
Yeah. I'll phone around the
Yeah. Guy fishing next to us opening day was catch and release with power bait. Every one of them were swallowed. He's like yanking it out. I'm like, brutal.
Oh, no. Wasn't it put on the lip?
Did he? Well, that's a fluke. What do you think, Stuart? We counting that one?
I was messing around. They had my net.
Stuart's real supportive of everybody but me.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone but me. If I catch one, it's got to be landed and mounted before he believes it. Skin mount only. Bait and wait, the Glacier Shark says. Bait and wait. this rock.
Besides this hole, where's the other one? Another one down there, right? I've never down that way. I'm not sure about that. All my buddies are. Okay. And I'm definitely not catching anything after, so. Yeah. I've never fished down that way.
Which way? That way?
You get a hole down there? Good?
It's good to hole in the summertime, but not for trout. I don't think so. There's that crazy. The guy that owns the dam's a little crazy. He comes chasing people.
Yeah, if you go up that way more though.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes all the way up. Every boulder here has like 10 feet around it. Deep, super deep.
Yeah. Some guy owns the dam down there?
Thinks he does. I don't know.
Maybe he knows there's fish down there.
There's definitely fish down there. I've caught some nice bass down there.
I know where I'm going to go. You know that.
Yep.
Either that or private, residential areas.
I kayaked down there, and my kayak was touching his dam, and he flipped out. So you can't step foot on the land. I own the land. I'm like, okay, dude. This is the hill you want to fight on? You know, when they get snagged that easy, they ain't ever coming out. I don't know what that was. Oh, I got it. I guarantee you they're right here. I had a couple hits in right here. Because that's deep. This spot right here is super deep.
I just throw it up there and let it drift down. They usually hit it pretty good. Worm or butterworm.
Yeah, I might put a different hook on, and as Glacier says, bait and wait. Let me try your. You're out there with that bait. I won't do that. You're good. That's cool. Do it. As long as there's a hook in there, I don't care whose hook it belongs to. That's what I tell the kids when we're fishing. It's a team. It's a team thing. It really is. It's like, if you want to be like that, you're blocking spots and all. It's dumb. Now, which pocket did I put my hooks in? Gonna go size 8. Did you ever fish the backside of this? All kinds of creek, like right on the back here, loaded with creek chubs and half decent smallies under that big boulder. When the water's lower and clear, comes some geese coming in. It's a fun little spot. We've caught some cool catches back there, little catfish too, bullheads. Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge boulder and they just live right under it. The kids will have a blast to stand there jigging down. I'm going to try tie this size 8 bait holder on, throw a worm on there with no weight. I'm just going to come down the current, see what we can catch. Guys keeping track? Was that 7? 7? Can't even see this. Yeah, that's the thing with going live. When I go live, get the kids on the, I miss the best fishing time. I got the bivvy set up now because I'm like, when it rains, I'm on. But with the lives, like it rains, I'm like, I can't really go live because of the rain. I was like, I got to find a way to go live then. Yeah, I have a fly, so I just bought telescopic poles for it. So then I have to look for trees and all that. I can set it up wherever I want now. So that's going to be a game changer. And even in the summer for shade for the like the camera and stuff. Yeah. Here we go. Let's throw this out. Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky here. Yeah. Right. Let's look for the deep pools with current. That's where they'll be. I'll be up there a little bit later. After you split, I'll head up. I'll see you guys up there.
Are you live videoing right now?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. That's why I'm not catching nothing.
I have a GoPro in the car. I should show you that. You can live from the GoPro.
You have to buy a subscription though.
Nah, really?
Yeah.
You get 1 year if you buy a GoPro.
Yeah. I've got several, but you got to pay for to go live then. The margins in the business are not great.
That's true. But it looks insane.
Yeah.
Video on the GoPro.
Yep.
What's your channel?
Anything is possible.
I'll search it up and watch.
Cool. Yeah. Maryland, welcome in. They get nasty this time of year. I'm gonna cast it and wait. Oh, I don't think that worm had my hook in it. It did not. Tree out there. Oh yeah. Need a bell in that rod. Yeah. Yeah, I lost one in the water a couple days ago. I had to go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on a trout.
Oh, wow.
Took it right in. Maybe I need to add a split shot to that. Not sure how quick it's dropping. Yeah, I better add a split shot. I'm gonna put a little weight on this to get it out further. If I can remember where I put them. In the summertime, I'll wait off the other side here,
Yeah.
and they'll all be right by that boulder, like all right in front of that boulder.
Okay.
Just piles of them. Like every fish that lives in this stretch ends up there. That's where some of these spots, it's like, that's why there's no big fish anymore.
Yeah.
Because I used to catch like 4-pound smallies in here. Yeah, monsters. They're still nice ones. A lot of 2 and 3 pounders, but you won't get a 4 or 5. I don't think you will anymore. But There's old videos where Kevin was casting whole sunfish in here and catching smallies. It's here.
In there.
Yeah. That was like the only thing you can catch them on is you take a small sunfish,
Yeah.
hook them live, slam it against the rock and let it drop in there and flap.
Yeah.
They come out like sharks. There we go.
That one. Is it a worm?
Oh, he knows he's hooked. Yep. He's in the main current. I'm going to walk him down.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I'll bring it in.
That's a smallie, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It is. You're talking about.
Yeah, I'll flip him. Just talking about smallies. There we go. That's a decent smallie. There we go, guys. There's smallmouth bass right there. Where's Random Fishing? Is he still in here? Where is? You guys watch Random Fishing? He goes like this. Oh, throw him back. That's his punchline. Whoop, throw him back. That might have been it for my my worm collection. Let me go to butter worms. It's funny. It felt different. I knew right away it was something different.
Yeah.
Fighting. I was like, he's in that current. Good. He was really fighting hard. The trout just kind of come up and they fight like crazy, but they don't have that deep pool that you get with a smallie. It's the Great Recession. Walmart's butter worms. I got to put 3 of them on there to equal 1 normal butter worm. Out of control. Oh yeah. You get like 4 good ones. It's crazy. Yeah, right. Floors up. Get the floor all dirty. People always walk by there and it's like the people in the paint aisle getting their house, like the bait things right by those guys, and they're doing like house stuff, and you're just back there like fingering your way through a bunch of worm containers, dirt everywhere. Oh yeah. But he didn't have it. Did he have a jig? You gave him one of them too. Cool. Yeah.
My in-laws gave me like, I asked for some jig heads.
Yeah.
They got me like 50 packs of them. Like, all right. Except for a while.
Might last me a couple weeks. Kevin goes through stuff. It's like unreal. I try not to even get upset because I'm like, he's learning, but good Lord. I buy 2 of everything, put them in like the spot, and then because I know he's going to ask, so I give him one.
Yep.
And then if there's only one left, I'm like, yeah, I already gave you one of those. Check in on chat here. That was a smallmouth bass right there that I caught, Stuart. Smallmouth. Cool fish. One of my favorite fish, actually. Now that I know the smallies are active, I'll have to get the bait I was telling you from Ted. come out here at the Ned. I almost brought it today, but my GoPro, I'm editing, so I don't have the card in it. It's like a nightmare video that I'm editing. I got opening day of Trout on there. I got the earthquake and I have the eclipse all on there. Like there's not many videos you can have an earthquake, an eclipse, and opening day of Trout. Ah, come on. Yeah. Another one right in close again. I'm going to cast it out there and sit it down here. I won't sit it down. You guys won't see it if I sit it down. A bluebird over there in the trees. If he flies away, you'll see the blue in him. Right behind that big boulder. Kind of go up and get the suckers. They're right above the bridge. To the right, there's like one last run right before it, like on the right side.
Yeah.
There's like a deep pool there. They come in the lower part of that, the tail out, and they'll just start circling in there. They're hard to see because they're dark on top.
Yeah.
But if you look carefully, they'll be up there soon if they're not already there. And there'll be 5, 6 of them, and they're the big breeders. Yeah, worm. I catch them on the trout magnet power.
Yeah.
You just sight fish them. You just cast and wait for it to disappear. And
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much protections for those fish since you can use them for bait, you know?
Right.
They're just monsters. Nobody cares about them, poor fish. Ah. I think that's the where they teach the pilots. They do that a lot of times. They do the stall test when you're learning to fly. There's a couple of different things they have to do. I did like 2 hours. It was like $100 or something. It's ridiculous. I was gonna get my commercial license, and then I did my math, and it was like I would have to have like 30 guests a week. You know, I'd have to be, so I'd basically be a full-time pilot.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be cool because I could have a plane and live in Alaska, and you can do that, but you can't fly your guests then. Like that's a different license, and that's like crazy. It's a full commercial license you need. I could tell you some of my flying experience offline, but I have flown more than those 2 hours.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I catch them the next one up too.
Yeah, it's super. I feel like you get weird to get out there.
Yeah, you do. Uh-oh, yeah, I just threw my. Let me try that mouse tail. Cast my split shot off somehow. I think the biggest mistake people make is like they go with the hook's too big, the line's too big. Yeah, you never know. Like people will say that, and it's like they go out once a year, opening day of Trout or something. It's got to be frustrating because it's like,
Comes up and catches right away.
I know, hopefully he's not in chat, and I'm not really speaking behind his back, but that's what I told Eco the first time I met True Eco, one of our subs. It's like, we were fishing, I met him, I didn't even know who he was at the time, but I'm like, dude, that's a huge setup. What are you rocking there? And I was catching them left and right. And then we did a collab because I needed to get on some fall fish, and he was like, oh, we have them all over our creek. So we went down there, and I'm like, oh, no, that's a better setup. Did your homework. Yep. It's amazing how strong 4-pound is. Like, if you lift it straight up, I mean, you can lift a decent bass up, man. I've brought in carp and everything on them. I'm gonna do a mouse tail if I can find them. Mouse tails. I think Berkeley just produces the same bait in 50 different shapes and sizes.
Just like the ball with the tail on it. Just like ball.
Yeah. They've got it figured out though. I mean, a lot of it does come down to that scent. I think it's the scent. Try to wash my hands before I come, make sure I don't have my lotion on. Yeah, mid 70s.
Well, for rain, that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys can see that. There's nothing natural about this at all. Looks like they're eating like a toy or something.
Water level probably dropped and now it's going to rain again. Third tonight?
Yeah, I'm glad it, like somebody was telling me it was supposed to, this week it was going to rain all week again. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like it statistically can't happen. We got lucky. I mean, we were up there pretty close when the,
Wow. Did you see good?
what's that?
Did you see good then? That clip?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah, we saw the whole thing. Yeah, it was, I mean, we pulled in, I mean, the whole experience was crazy.
Yeah.
It was such a crazy journey. We camped at Elk State Forest. So we had like no internet. We couldn't see weather, nothing. So LB from Women Outdoors was sending me like weather updates. And then if I'd get a signal, I'd like read what she said. We were going to Rochester, then we were going to Cleveland, we were Dayton, Ohio. We were going all over the place. By the minute, we kept changing. Every time I'd get a reception, she's like, no, go here. So we ended up on Erie, and we pulled in, and it was raining. And I'm like, 2 hours before it was going to start, it's just pouring rain off the lake, winds. I was so bummed. And then it started like kind of clearing out, but like there was no part of me thinking we were going to see any of it. I was just like, oh, well, at least we're here. We get to see the lake, you know. Camping was amazing. And then it just cleared out. And then it started and we started seeing it. I kept telling Lyle, I'm like, well, enjoy it. Like, stare at it right now because it's going to, clouds are going to come in and that's going to be it. Yep. And I'm like, you don't know how lucky we are to even see this. And yep. It just kept going and we saw the entire thing without a cloud. It was really cool. And people are like poo-pooing it and looking down at it. And I tell them, like, when we saw it 100, like when it went, you could take your glasses off for like 4 minutes and just look at it. But the second before we could do that, I would have been like, it was like, it's all right. But when it hits full, it's not even like people are thinking it's like, oh, if it's 97%, it's almost as good. It doesn't work that way. Like when it hits 100, you could take your glasses off and see the colors and the hollow center. It's insane. And the colors of like the horizon, you'll see it in the video. That I got it pretty good on. It's like you want to look at the sun, but the colors around you are so, you could see stars. We saw Mercury. So you see the sun, you see the moon. And if there's a dot on the bottom, which is actually Mercury in front of both of them. It's incredible. And I only knew that because Lyle's into astronomy. I would not have known what I was looking at. And then there's a ball of light out the bottom of the eclipse, like a bright, like somebody was shining a flashlight down, bright red. And what that is, that's the mountains and valleys of the moon letting the light through from the sun. So the sun was kind of cruising through the valleys and shooting out the bottom because that's where the craters are or whatever. Oh, come on.
Just on the edge of there.
Right in the, yeah, in the middle of that current coming down.
Okay.
I was talking, I wasn't even doing anything.
Definitely short striking it.
Yeah, definitely. I pinched the tail of it too. I was kind of hoping for some rain. I think the rain might do it good.
Yeah.
It's almost time to head to the city in a couple weeks, start the flatheads.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You have to sneak away. We'll do a daytime down there sometime.
Yep.
That'll be nice. I'll get in a routine of like catching bait early in the week, and then once I've got some good live bait,
Yep.
head down and do some all day lives. Maybe I need a new hook.
What accurate?
Yeah, I missed another one.
No.
That is a new hook. I did switch the hook. That's right. You said you just cast these out and let them sit?
Yeah.
Some-
Sometimes I cast it out and then jig with another rod.
Yeah. Yeah, if those kids would fish here in the middle of the summer, they'd learn a lot. It's like there's nothing down there. There's that one good hole there where the panfish will come, and that's a good spot for bullheads. When they spawn, look down there. You'll see them circling. But trout won't be over there. Not much. But I never say nothing to them too often unless they're asking, because maybe they know something I don't. If you can afford Starbucks, then you can find your own fish. Nah, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna go up after you. You want to go up, or you gotta go?
Yeah, I'll go up.
All right, cool. I was gonna.
You got another one, not more, you know?
Right.
Come on.
Can't just have one. Might have to take this mouse tail off though. I don't have confidence. I don't know why I like the power worm. Old habits. Yep. It's just like using the same rod over and over again. Like you get used to that rod and Well, guys, we're going to take a little trip upstream. What's that?
My kids are home.
It's fell in.
And then, so they have like a co-op every other Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they're at today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you homeschooling all the way up, or just till like third, or?
Yeah, they play it all the way up.
I think third is like the curriculum kicks in or something, if I remember. You have to. It's a little harder to get it certified or whatever.
Yeah.
Up till then, like you can run trout fishing class basically.
Yeah, they had like those year-end reviews kind of things.
Yeah. Yep. They make it sound like it's impossible. Like it's probably pretty easy actually.
Easy. Yeah.
Right.
They go there and they look at your portfolio, what you did for the year, and like, oh, okay, you're good. It's like,
Yeah. Meanwhile, I see what my kids doing.
yeah. So then, in May here, coming up, we're going to Egypt for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be their year-end school experience, like abroad.
Nice.
Pyramids, going Mount Sinai, and all that.
That's what we took them out for the eclipse and stuff.
Yep.
And they're like that's science. Today's science all day.
All day, yep.
But I mean, it's so much better. It really,
Yeah.
it's not even comparison. You think of it. People think that's skipping out on it. If you get away with that, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Sure. A lot of kids miss school that day.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent my senior year in Germany in high school, racing bikes and drinking beer. I learned more in that couple weeks.
Yeah. How far upstream do you want to go?
I don't know. I kind of know the spots,
Yeah.
and for most of the high spots. You want to walk it up?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I know that one spot where I was is not too far below that next bridge.
All right.
It's like fish, fish on.
Yeah, right.
Got some prickers here.
What is it coming out soon?
I get it all winter long. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the best hole here is on the other, like right on the rock or on the other side of the rock.
Deeper in that spot.
Yeah. You might have to go up this way and then hop on the road. Might be able to get a cast in on the other side. Yeah, it might be worth a cast in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go down and I'll take to the left, and you can have the rock. Watch. Look out! They're coming at you. Oh, I will. There's no doubt about it. My balance is so far off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. I got it. I got it. These guys are super shy in here too. That's the other thing with fishing here. Like, you got to be cast far ahead of you. We can double it. You can fish there.
That's right.
I don't know if you guys can see with the sun here, a little bit of glare. Gotta take my glasses off to read chat. I can't see it. We got Raptor Wheelback. Never used, what do you say about mouse tails? Never used the mouse tails myself, but I do have some confidence in the worms and eggs. However, I've recently been introduced to the Nico scent balls. They are like power eggs, but more durable. Ever since ball hits the bottom, just have to make sure your line is tight as soon as it drops. Have to check those out. Puff Muffin, what is up? What is up? That drag's plenty of tight. That was on the smallie, man. That was a good smallie. That's where I want it. I can always tighten it up if it's going to run me somewhere. But plus, drag sounds cool. It's going to be a successful YouTuber. You have to have the drag screaming on every little minnow. Don't take my secrets away from me. We'd be better off driving up to the top and coming down. You want to do that? Yeah. There's a couple spots here, but they're not what's the word I'm looking for? All right, we're going to take a quick cruise. It's literally right around the corner. You definitely would want to be waiting for the other spots on the way up. So. Like that, where that big rock is to the left by the road with a tree stump on it.
Yeah.
That's a good hole right there. Right there. Yeah. I mean, they're only going to hold 2 or 3, but they'll be there all summer long. You come in here with the fly rod and you'll catch smallies and all kinds of fun fish. Yes, that size I caught, you catch those guys on a fly rod, it's a blast. Yeah, I know I left fish in that unhole, so we could drive to there and walk down to that hole. A lot of people overlook it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to drive with my vest on. I'm not taking this this whole contraption off. You guys are gonna get to know my steering wheel real well. Take me 20 minutes to get everything back on again. I only got one in the cooler. I need one more too. Well, I let the other one go. I should have kept it. I'm regretting my decision. As I eat my one trout for lunch, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I should have kept that second one. All right, the next 5 minutes is brought to you by Subaru. Buckle up for safety, and most importantly, get to the spot before Travis. See ya, sucker! So the creek runs right along this road, which I know you can't see, you're just looking at a steering wheel. So just go get coffee, get a cup of tea, see if these kids found the spot. They're not too bad. They're just under the good stuff. They're going to hate when I roll into that spot and catch fish right above them. Yeah, it's a tough world. This time of year, the best spots aren't the best spots anymore because they've all been fished and people pull in and sit on a bucket there. So better off going down maybe 2 holes. If you know what a hole is, it's kind of a good holding spot for trout. 2 holes down from the main area. That was good opening day. It's kind of my rule of thumb. Crack the windows. Okay, we're here. Oops, I don't know what that was. Jerry's back. Welcome back, Jerry. Get him. We're in a new location. Travis trying to get more lunch. I'm trying to get more lunch. We're gonna fish right above those kids.
I know.
I was like looking at them like they're so close to the right hole.
They might get us.
We're gonna roll in above them and start catching them.
I was thinking that if I roll right up there, they were up and catch them on that spot.
They're so close.
You guys knew.
If you get to a trout spots like early, like opening day, you'll know they're good spots because all the old timers know them. They go right there,
Right to the spot, yeah.
and that's where you should go.
Yeah.
But people, like it's like everything. People don't want to get up early.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We're open.
Look at it. Yeah.
Right there.
They're so close. So that's not a bad spot. They might pick a couple off there. But you stand on top of a rock like that. I tell Kevin that all the time. You look like a hawk.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah. But sometimes what's good is you can spot the fish and you know you're not wasting your time at least. That's the hole for the suckers.
Right here.
Right here.
Okay.
It might be in
Good
there.
like over there.
It's all right. You pick up a couple.
Okay.
This spot's half decent actually.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or- yeah.
Deep there.
Let's see if the suckers are in here. It's a little too deep to see them. But yeah, right in, you cast.
Right there.
You come down off of that point and you
Yep.
cast there.
Huh.
It's a good hole. I mean, this is the best type of streams where you're going to catch maybe one.
River.
We will need to.
Figure out the.
Let's see. I'll go down across this way. Yeah.
Like it did the other day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot you didn't have boots on.
Yeah. Should have. Just lets me down now. Heavy boots.
Yeah, I'm sick. My boots leak so much. I got to put like 2 holes in.
Oh yeah. Right in the middle of the road.
Because we fish like you go through prickers. Unless you have like the really durable stuff,
Yeah.
you're going to get them torn up.
Yeah. Yep.
Just go down right here. Ooh. Uh-huh. I'm moving a lot quicker now. I know my back's getting better.
Yep.
I tweaked it yesterday. Kevin's like, I want to play football. I went out there, threw 1 ball, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. So I was afraid. I was going to have a big setback, but took my pain medicine. It's going to happen. Watch. Watch. First cast. First cast. They're gonna sub to the channel, see this video, and then immediately quit. Quit fishing and troll my channel. There's a freshwater clamshell. So what I do is I come right next to that rock basically, and I let it drift around that rock. Yeah. You'll catch them all along this stretch too. Like they'll come up in there. A second there. Let it dead drift down there. It's a snag. Sight fishing something. All right. We're not fishing the best time of day. I still think we'll pull one out of here though. No bites today. I picked up 2 here yesterday and had a couple other hits. Try to get my line up over that current so it doesn't get pulled downstream. Tough. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It is a good spot. Produced yesterday, but they don't bite all day long. And this is not the best time to be out. We could try that spot that I was pointing to you. If we don't pick anything up here. That's not a bad spot right there either, but I hit it pretty hard a couple days ago and didn't pick anything up there. Yeah, on this side of it. Right at the bank there, there's a deep hole. I'm gonna try to get over that current, right, and drop one in there without the current hitting the line. Need like a fly rod to do that though. Let's see if I can, there we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hole. They hold there for sure. The deepest spot's like right next to this rock. But There was one time where we were catching them all right at the end there. They were just catching the food as it was leaving, I guess. There you go. Nice. Fish on. He's got one in the hole. Need a net? There you go. Beach him.
All right.
He's got lunch. What'd you get him on?
Butterworm.
Butterworm. Nice.
Like you said, like right at the end there.
Yep. It's number 2 for Travis. All right, Will. Have a good class. I'm going to hit the up top. I've caught them up in this top current here, but usually snag and break off. I never hit it first because I always snag and break off. I might have a couple of them. Right. I go through every little clump before I throw that pack out. Okay. I'm going to put a heavy split shot on and drop it. Did you break off?
Yeah, no, I didn't break off.
Right. Okay, I got a split shot about 12 inches up. Just give it a little bit different look. Help it get down there in the deep current. So I tell Kevin all the time, you missed one. They want the live bait.
Yep.
I tell Kevin that all the time. I'm like, you can't compare how you're doing with how you did a week ago. I'm like, just compare how you're doing, people around you. And you go and no one's catching a fish and you catch 2. That's a great day. All right. Yeah, they get that tail out. All right, I'll put the hook back on. If I can find it. What am I doing here? What happened? Can't even see the line. We'll do all this, and I know I'm just gonna snag them like the first cast. Gotta put the butter worm on. Crack it into my inventory here. I think somebody said they're from Mexico. Apparently, like their environment's like really endangered or something. That's what they were telling me. Yeah, right. Looks like they're all starving to death. Break off?
Yeah.
Just lost you.
Lost my one zipper. That should be anyway.
I don't know what happened. I think he fell. Snag. Stick fish. Got a stick roll. Stick roll. See if there's any in that top. These fish aren't making it easy, that's for sure. It's like the camera jinx. Yeah, I know that. Oh, lordy, lordy. At least I didn't break that off. Another snag. Ouch. I was surprised they were hitting the night crawlers today. I would have brought more. I have like 5,000 of them. I don't have any with me. I probably had a dozen, but fish every day. A dozen's kind of what I'll like. I'm like, I force myself to use lures. But sometimes the lures are more expensive, you know, you lose them. I just lost my butter worm, speaking of which. That was a scrawny one anyway. We'll get a better one. Now, if Kevin was here, he'd be catching me hellgrammites. Yeah. They're trout too. The trout will slam them. Oh yeah. It's funny. We'll throw them in the summertime, and it's just constant. He'll catch 9, 10 fish on one hellgrammite. They hold on pretty good. Another anorexic worm. I'd be embarrassed to sell those.
Worms?
Yeah. Did I go over you? Or? There you go. Where did I get that? I had it snagged and it came off and I got snagged again before I could get it in. I'm putting 3 on.
Your rig worked earlier. What's that? Your rig worked and it snapped off the line. Oh man. I know, right? You got that? Besides that one, I tried to pull in. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Small split shot, but I think it's going down.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm doing the same thing. I want to fish there, I'm casting up there, and then I'm getting every snag in the process. It's enough to drive you up a wall.
You hit that other spot?
Yeah.
Not a cigarette. Oh, there's one.
It's right there. Did I don't know if I brought the tripod down this time. I don't think I did. I mean, I've never set up in one spot to really use it trout fishing. Unless I go all the way up top where we film at. But yeah, you can sit there because it's deep enough. So. Yep. Yeah, there's still some up there. Pretty much that's my favorite spot. That's like some will go up and hold that big boulder, but most of them that's the top of their run, you know.
Yeah.
Get down to the bottom, guys. We're going up to another hole here. I don't know if I've lost chat, live chat. There we go. Oh man, I'm way behind them. They still got 2 people hanging out. Gonna go fish above the bridge. That's a mill they're preserving or redoing. I'm not sure the legality of trespassing. I always hug the bank as much as I can.
Yep.
Or else next thing you know, you have another spot you're not allowed to fish.
True.
So right below that dam there,
Yeah.
like where the heaviest water is,
Yep.
there's a hole right there.
Oh.
So you need like a 1 ounce jig.
To get down in the fluid.
Yeah, but there's almost always one holding in there and a good one. But it's like you rigging for that one fish basically. Yeah, it's not bad. This is not bad. This hole over here is worth a shot though.
Yeah.
That huge rock up there, the real high one,
Yeah.
that's loaded with cats too. A lot of catfish under that rock. Kevin loves coming here jigging for him. He'll stand right there just. Should be a trail. You could fish it off the rock here. Or else you can go up and cross the rapids. What do you want to do? The best spot to fish it from is off the bottom of that island.
Over there.
Yeah, so kind of go up here and across.
Grab that boot.
We can go right, if you're, as long as you're not gonna die on the rocks, we can go down these rocks here. Maybe leave the fish up here or something and not dragging down. They changed this a lot when they redid it. It used to have a nice spot, dirt spot to fish from. And there was a nice spot for rock bass. There's no way I can make this easy on you guys, sorry. That's why I yell at the kids, sideways feet, sideways feet. Okay. Get some new worms. Let's go with 2 worms. See if we can cross. Chilly. Rocks are slippery, guys. That's a beaut. Sunfish. You get up to the top where I want to hit. Yeah, the spawners will be right there. Every year they're there. Maybe another week or two. Because usually when they start doing the restocks, gotta get something here. There we go, fish on. Trout. Rainbow trout, guys. Gotta work my way down here. Woo! Okay. Now, this guy's coming home with me for lunch, or else I'd keep him in the net in the water. Nice rainbow trout right there, y'all. For those who hung out and still in chat, there's a nice rainbow for you. Okay, I'm gonna play that way, I'll get you this way. Gotta find something to hook these guys to here. That should hold. Let's get back up there and see if we can get another one. Letting it drift real slow. If it gets hung up, I just lift it a little bit and let it drift. If these weren't so expensive, I'd put a new one on, but they are super expensive. Oh, I dropped one. Another one. We need a fresh butter worm. I don't like this dead looking one. Sunny King. We got a new sunfish king. I'm glad they're out. That looked like a red breast. They get big in here. Try that other side of the rock right there. Fish on. Oh, he's off. Sunny. Travis is pruning trees over there. Go back to our first spot. Right out there. Try that spot. Oh, come on. I said it when I saw the line go instead of feeling it like that. There you go. Woo! Whoa, don't spit my bait. I need that. All right. I'll come over. Nice little red breast. I'm going to move up to the top spot anyway. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming out. Travis is heading out, guys. He's gone. He's a goner. I'm a goner. God, how am I going to get down here? Oh. You know what? I'll race him up this way. This way. See who can get up there first. I appreciate y'all watching. It's too hard to stop and do chat and not break my neck here. But hopefully at least you get to enjoy some of this scenery. It's beautiful scenery. Travis is up on the highway, cheating. Down here. How slippery is this rock going to be? It's going to be pretty slippery, I'd imagine. Yep, it's very slippery. Throw my fish up there so I don't lose it. Ah, okay. Tie this off here, and I'm going to take a few casts here.